Good morning, everyone, and welcome to CVHP News. I'm Sonora Scott. It's Monday, March 23rd. Well, we're continuing our coverage of the coronavirus. According to the city of San Angelo, as of Sunday, March 22nd, there have been 113 total tests for COVID-19 given. 25 have come back as negative, and there are 88 pending tests. We'll continue to give you to update those numbers as we receive them. Now, the Tom Green County Jail has made some changes to the way they're handling arrestees and visitors. I spoke with Jail Captain Todd Allen to get the details. The Tom Green County Jail is still up and running. It's something that has to remain operational despite the current situation surrounding COVID-19. The staff has already made some changes, with more going into effect soon.
We've limited all visitors to only essential visitors, arresting officers, attorneys, medical personnel. We have an officer stationed at the front entrance and the back entrance that screens everyone that comes in using the CDC questionnaire form.
This protocol is the new normal for jailers, and so is taking the temperature of anyone coming inside the building. If a person's temperature is over 100.4, extra precaution is taken.
Our medical department is brought down and they do further screening. If it's an arrestee, then they are taken to the hospital for further testing, and anyone else is denied access.
While the educational programs and Bible studies that are usually held inside the jail's walls are postponed, the inmates can still receive books and materials. Those pastors and volunteers will drop off the materials, and the jailers will distribute them. As for visitation, there are some options that have already been made available.
The other alternatives for visitation are online and on your smartphone. We have gotten with our video visitation vendor, and we are offering 2 free at-home visits where normally those visits always cost.
Jail staff also has commercial-grade cleaning and sanitation supplies for the jailers and the inmates to utilize. And we are back with the beautiful Janet Karcher. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are you, Mia?
I'm good.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a crazy Monday morning.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been really crazy. Past week or so. So yeah, but we're surviving.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's really the perfect time to talk about San Angelo Gives.
Right. Yeah. With COVID-19, everybody is talking about, social distancing, and everyone, is being cautious and taking those precautions into account. And so San Angelo Gives is scheduled for May 5th, which is our 6th Giving Day. And what is so perfect about San Angelo Gives is that it's remote. So organizations or donors can support their favorite charities through sanangelogives.org on May 5th from the comfort of their own home, in their PJs, however you want to do it. So it is really a great time. And now more than ever, our community organizations are going to need support. And so this is a perfect time, coming up in May, ramping up as we get through this pandemic. Hopefully, we'll be out and about and people will be able to receive those services, and the organizations here in our community are really stepping up. I've seen a lot of organizations that are doing great things for our community members, ensuring that they have what they need in order to have a quality of life that they're used to. And so San Angelo Gives is a great opportunity. They'll be coming up in May for donors and supporters to support their favorite charities.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because I was going to say we're seeing a lot of these organizations in action right now.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people, maybe you included, have received some of those services right now through this period of uncertainty and everything going on right now. So they're going to need some help.
Yeah.
In May.
It is going to be critical, for them to have the support that they need in order to carry on the services that they're providing in our community. And they're vital, and they're tackling difficult challenges every single day. And that's the beauty of San Angelo Gives, and we've been doing that for 5 years, is the time the timing of the giving day really helps carry organizations through the summer months when people are really more active and they're out there on vacation and they're not thinking necessarily about supporting their favorite charities during that time. So this is really a great opportunity for us to give back to those organizations that are stepping up and that are ensuring that our community has what they need. And so it's, it's an inspirational day every year. It's been an inspirational day. I think this year is going to be, I think we're going to see a lot more of that, and hopefully people are giving from the heart and wanting to ensure that, that folks have what they need. So I think, San Angelo, from, my time here, we're a very resilient community. And I think we are unique in that, we're always willing to extend a helping hand. And I think that's so wonderful and a true testament to our community. And we're just, blessed to be able to take part of helping to raise those valuable dollars for those organizations.
Yeah, definitely. So. I say it all the time. The Concho Valley, we take care of our own here, as Texans and of course West Texans. So,
we do.
So let's talk a little bit about, this is set up through San Angelo Area Foundation.
Correct.
Talk about, because all these organizations are vetted, they have to go through a process.
Sure. So, we have had, we don't just limit to the organizations that participate here in Tom Green County or in San Angelo. We have a 17 county footprint. The Area Foundation does. So if you are within that 17 area, that 17 county area, you're able to register and participate as well. So that is one thing. We have a deadline for registration is April 1st. We've pretty much kept that consistent deadline so that year over year organizations know when that deadline is. And so the process is really easy. If you're a new organization that wants to participate, you submit an inquiry, and then that inquiry comes to us at the Area Foundation, and we, ensure that you, are compliant with IRS, that you're registered with the Secretary of State, those types of things. You're providing services in our community. And then once that's approved, then the organization goes into like the full application process where they're able to show, what programs that they have, volunteer opportunities, show videos or pictures or any multimedia that they might have to help showcase their organization and show the community. Because really, being an online giving day, it does give you the opportunity as a donor to learn about other organizations that you might not have learned, have known about in the past. And so maybe you're passionate about a specific cause, maybe it's, education, or, it's human services. And so every organization has they're listed as 2 categories, so that you're able to search by category, by organization name. You can search all. And what is really fun and exciting about the Giving Day is that it's in real time. So you see those leaderboard dollars going up. Organizations can set goals. And so as part of that, what I think is unique and as a donor or supporter, you get to be, see that you get to be part of, your contribution gets to be part of a bigger amount. So the organizations can set a goal, and you can see on their actual profile page where they are in that goal process. So it's kind of like a dial that moves around. So that's a lot of fun for you to see, where the organizations are. Organizations don't have to set a goal. So if they choose not to set a goal, then it's not going to be on their profile. But for those that do, it is kind of fun to see, as the day goes on, how close they get to their goal. And then, as you know, and we've done in the past, so we amplify every gift that's made. So your donation is more at the end of the day, which makes it a lot of fun. And then we have those prizes where we see lots of peaks around the prize times for organizations or for donors to help their organizations win extra cash. And so it's a lot of fun. It rallies the community. Last year we had events that were taking place around town. I don't know what that will look like for this year, but the beauty of that is I think we have so much at our fingertips with technology that we can, do watch parties and things like that, do live interviews via this way versus having to be, out at a large event. This really does give, everyone in our region the opportunity to support the causes that they're passionate about.
Yes,
so
definitely.
And you can choose to support one organization. You can choose to support 50 organizations. And then, we also have the option. Last year we added what's called the Stretch Goal Fund. So we, if you wanted to kind of do like an extra $1 or a $5 that goes to the big pool that is then in turn added to the amplification pool, you can do that as well. So, you're just giving that little bit of extra to help support the greater good. So.
And it all adds, like you were saying, it's so much fun to see it all add up because y'all have those tickers, those boards up, and, just the energy, like you were saying, it's just different on that day. It's so, everyone's so excited. They're in it because they're rooting for their cause. You see them sometimes out and about with signs holding up like, hey,
and like painted on their cars.
Yes.
I've seen, and that makes, us at the Area Foundation, when we see that organizations are out there showcasing and helping to spread their mission, it makes a huge difference because, we, whether you're a small organization or a large organization, you need funding. Yeah. And so if you're able to help, bring in 2 or 3 new donors or however many new donors, and then you're able to, steward those donors and really show what you do in our community is huge. And so I love that organizations are creative in their ways of saying, hey, support us. And so it's a lot of fun to see. And I love when I see the little signs that pop up, and I'm always like, probably that people are thinking I'm crazy. I'm driving through town and I'll like snap a photo. Pictures, because I just think it's so awesome that as a collective whole, and one of the things that I think is really fun about San Angelo Gives too is that you see organizations come together. Yeah. And so we have organizations that have students who raise dollars for other organizations. Aww. So, it's just a great community-wide effort that makes San Angelo a wonderful place to call home. So really does. I mean, I love it. I love this day every year. And the beauty of it is, for those who say, I don't have $1 million, that's okay. You can give $10 and you're still contributing. You're helping. It all adds up. We always say, a contribution that is meaningful to you. Yeah. Because, my definition of that is different from someone else's. Mm-hmm. But those $10 donations, those $100 donations, those $1,000, all in the same pool, it adds up. Yeah. I mean, last year we raised $2.2 million, which was crazy.
And I remember when the goal was like not even.
I know. So the first year. So this is what's crazy. So the very first year that we did it was in 2015. Mm-hmm. Yes, in 2015. And we had a goal of raising $500,000. Yeah. And we raised $787 that first year. And it was on Cinco de Mayo. Yep. It was on May 5th. So here we are, the 6th year, and it's on Cinco de Mayo. Oh. And so anyway, but we've over the past 5 years, we've been able to, the community has collectively been able to raise over $7 million, which has gone directly back out to the organizations. Yeah. So
we're seeing it used right now. We're seeing your contributions being utilized and sent out right now.
Absolutely. So we encourage donors to support their favorite causes on May 5th. It's really simple. You can go to sanangelogives.org and see organizations that are participating. Obviously, we're still working on getting organizations registered. So if you are an organization that has participated in the past, or if you're an organization that is new and wants to learn more about participating, you can go to sanangelogives.org, or you can reach out to us at the Area Foundation as well. But we hope that we can inspire donors, and we know our organizations are out there tirelessly working. Oh, yeah. And that they're providing those needed services and tackling those big challenges. So. Yeah.
Well, I mean, man, I can't top that. Do you have any final thoughts, any final messages?
No, I mean, May 5th, mark it on your calendar. Yep. We do have, I will say, last year we kind of opened it up. We do have advance giving, so you can give, like a week in advance if you want to, if you're not going to be in town, because sometimes, but it is remote, so you can give whether you're traveling.
So there's no excuse. You can give.
Exactly. You can do it from your phone. You can do it from your laptop. You can do it from, it's pretty user friendly. It's a cart-based system, so it's kind of like shopping. You can just, choose the organizations, put the dollar amounts in that you want. So you can choose to support one organization at one level and another organization at another level. Yeah. So you don't have to give the same amount across the board. But, we know that during this time it is hard. There's lots of uncertainty, but we are certain that organizations are going to need now more than ever the support of our community. And so we're just honored and blessed to be a part of a great community that is generous and willing to extend a hand during times of need. So.
Definitely. So make sure you give on May 5th. It'll be here before we
I know. Right now the website is counting down. Yeah. And I just, sometimes it gives me a little heartburn because I'm thinking, we're just here. But, that's what makes it fun because, you do get to enjoy the excitement and have the camaraderie and the community-wide effort come together in one day. It's pretty fun. And then we, in turn, we know this year especially, but in years past, those funds are collected and go back out to the organizations within 30 days. So that's our timeline. We've always gotten it out a lot quicker than 30 days. Usually before the end of the month of May is over, the distributions are made back out to the organizations. Wow. And so they have those funds available
when they need them the most during the summer.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. So we're really proud of that, we want to get those dollars in the hands of those that need it, and the sooner the better. And so that's always our goal, is to do that. So. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, Janet, thank you so much for coming in and talking to me, telling me all this good news. That's we need it for sure. Yes. So thank you for coming in, and thank you all for joining us for CVHP News. Don't forget to follow us on social media and download our free app. All you've got to do is search Concho Valley Homepage in your app store. Now, we want to remind everybody, keep washing your hands, disinfecting your areas, and maintain that social distance. Well, that's all for right now, but hey, we're going to see you right back here tomorrow morning. Have a great day, everybody.